Who does the room look towards when things get difficult? So we've now looked at 4 of the 5 edges we develop through Level Up if you've been following this series. We have emotional intelligence, burnout intelligence, relational intelligence, adaptive capability or capacity. And the 5th brings all of these together now. It's what we call true alpha presence. Now, the phrase alpha leader has accumulated some fairly unhelpful baggage over the last years. So we picture dominance and certainty and the loudest voice and someone taking command and telling everybody else where to go and what to do. Now, you might know or work with someone who believes they're being dominant, but in actual fact are coming across as kind of domineering. They think they're being assertive, but actually come across as abrasive or aggressive. That's not a real alpha. An asshole maybe, but not an alpha in the true sense. That version of leadership becomes particularly dangerous under pressure because pressure amplifies whatever the leader brings into the room. So I use true alpha differently. Think of the best leader you have experienced when something genuinely difficult happens. Very often they did something quite subtle. They might not even be a manager, but they steadied the room. They did not necessarily have all the answers immediately, but their presence told everybody else that the situation could be handled. There's a kind of a calmness to it. They listened, they absorbed information, and then they made the problem feel manageable enough for other people to think and respond. And that's the leaders people naturally look towards when uncertainty rises. And incidentally, they are also the people that will have been chosen by your organization to be in part of this Level Up program. And I reckon this is where the other 4 Level Up edges start to become really visible now as well. Emotional intelligence allows them to regulate themselves and recognize overwhelm in others. Burnout intelligence protects the capacity required to remain effective for them and for the team. Relational intelligence tells them what the people around them need, how to hold that space and allow everyone to experience everything fully. Adaptive capability allows them to change direction when the situation requires it. And then true alpha presence is what others experience when those capabilities are working together. Our previous work around psychological safety is relevant here as well. Research consistently links leader behavior with the conditions that support engagement and well-being, information sharing and performance. People read leaders closely when they're unsure. So tone matters, pace matters, predictability matters. The ability to say, I don't know yet, and here's what we're going to do next, matters enormously. This is why I keep coming back to capacity when I'm talking with clients. We can identify our 10 most important leaders. We can give them proper recognition. We can include them in succession planning, all of that. The real question is whether they're in a prime condition with capacity for the unknown, to lead when circumstances become unpredictable and difficult. And Level Up develops 5 human capabilities, 5 edges for your leader with 1 outcome: readiness. So we have robust leaders, resilient teams, gives us a ready organization. We may never know which combination of headwinds is coming next. We can know who we want standing at the front when they arrive, and we can prepare them now. So who will your organization naturally look towards when things get difficult? And a secondary question might be, how much support and planning and training have we given them in the last 30 days, 90 days even? And what are we doing to make sure these people are at their best, who are at their best capability? If that's a conversation worth having, I'd love to have it with you. Thanks.